get out my life, why don't you, baby? 'Cause you don't really love me. You just keep me hanging on. It's funny when I take the earrings out, my ears feel so good. I can never sleep. That's the problem. I'm always awake. Let me see who's on here. You do like that thing said, hold on for a minute, they're gathering up the people. This ain't no time they ain't gathering. Welcome to live chat. Remember, guard your privacy and abide by community standards. Let me just read a little bit of this. Oops, I guess I shouldn't have did that. Okay. Hey Kimberly, what's up, mama? I'm laying in my elements. So I tell you, the bills keep coming. I gotta find a job real soon. I apply for so many jobs. Me too, mama. Me too. I just woke up too. You know my earrings and stuff, they feel so good when I take them out. But girl, I came home, made me something to eat, and that was good. I gotta go be a phony. Gotta find a job. Excuse me. Thank you, Miss Kimberly. Me too, girl. A job that's making money. Like, I don't want to be in this spot. I'm so tired of suffering. You have no idea. I'm so tired of suffering. You have no idea. I'm so tired of being hungry, don't have enough money to buy food, to have to sit and buy stuff that I don't even want. But you got to do what you got to do. I'm all about sacrificing. I've done it my whole life. But I just be, I just be waiting for the blessing. And the thing about it, I tell myself the curse is bigger than the blessing. And when I think of the curse, I think of what what my mother put on me. But it's okay. It's weird because last night I got up and I went and got in the closet. So while I'm in the closet, I went looking through the bags. Now, my mother died. I buried my mother on the 15th. That means her death date. I buried her 15th of April. So I went to the closet and all the pictures and stuff of me as a little kid was there and stuff. I got pictures of my mother and her father. I buried my father on the 1st. I buried my mother on the 15th. So, which was April. They both went the same month back to back. So it's been really weird. So last night I got up and I went to the closet to go look at my mother's pictures. And I don't even know what even made me do that because it makes me depressed when I go. So look at my mother's pictures and stuff, and I'm looking at them. I was trying to see if I look like her. And When I looked at the picture, it's not funny. She looked back at me and she was like, she was mean. Matter of fact, her face was just like this. I was like, oh. So I'm looking at her eyes because the eyes are the window to the soul. So I'm looking at my mother looking at me. And I'm looking at and I'm looking at her. And when I tell you, I could feel her presence so strong, like literally looking at me. So I looked at it for a few seconds and I said, let me put it back in the closet. And I was like, I would hang my mother's picture up in my house. But no, baby, I'm too scared. She might try to kill me. I don't have any pictures of my mom. I only seen her one time. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Kimberly. Well, I won't even put my mother's pictures up. I took my mother's pictures and I put them right here. Right here. That's my brother who died. My whole family dead. Look like my brother's who's dead. My little brother. Wait, look at my finger. Okay. My brother's dead. That's my grandmother. Now, my grandmother, she died at 40 years old. 40 years old. I lost my grandmother. And when I tell you she loved me, oh my God. She used to scream. She used to scream when she seen me. I was little then. And I think the only reason why I remember because the way she used to act. And she said, I got you some sweet potato pie. Excuse me. She said, I got you some sweet potato pie. And she would go crazy over me. I mean, you know, like grandmother hug you and they rock you back and forwards. And she died at 40 years old, which is crazy. I love you too, Mama, Miss Kimberly. Me and the thing is like, it's so weird. Now I look for my mother's. My mother was so pretty though. I was like, damn, she was pretty. I wondered, did she know how pretty she was? Or too many men got in her life, blinded her eyes on her beauty. If you get enough men in your life to hurt you, you forget what you look like because you look at your eyes through pain. But that woman was beautiful. I was like, but she was, oof. I was sitting back thinking about her. Like I was trying to figure out when you love your mother, you're trying to find out what happened to her. Like what happened to her to make it this way? Like because you wanna put apples to apples and oranges to oranges. So I think you'd be kind of looking for a lie. Like you be needing some information. Because usually nobody could be messed up like that in your mind and just come that way. So what happened to her? What me hurt is crazy. It's not funny. But when I think of her history, she's, but she was so beautiful. She looks like Kimberly. And the thing is, I don't think she even realized how beautiful she was. You tell a woman they beautiful, they feel uncomfortable, they'll go. It's uncomfortable. Like Kimberly gets uncomfortable when I took him. Kimberly look like my mother. But they are beautiful. I mean, when I say beautiful, that means no makeup. These girls are beautiful. But I think a lot of times by their beauty, they go through so much more because they're beautiful. That means they're going to attract a lot of people to their beauty. And a lot of times, those people they attract are not good for them. Yeah, they get uncomfortable. And the thing about it is, their beauty is their curse because their beauty pulls people to them. And the thing about it is, they receive people warmly, but they don't get the same results when they start figuring out the people they thought loved them were jealous of them. They wasn't there for the right reason. And then they try to control them. Then they try to make them. And then if they can't do it away, they'll try to beat on them. It's just crazy. When a woman's beautiful like that, people start attacking her and trying to take her beauty away from. It's amazing. She ain't do nothing, but she goes through all this trauma because she's beautiful. And then the man will come along. If he's not there to build her up, he will take her away from her beauty. And when I say take her away, that means that he would take her mind away from her beauty and make her focus on her pain. So she won't really think about how beautiful you are, how she can make things happen for herself, how she can knock down doors. She stopped seeing those things because now she's seeing herself through his eyes and through society. It's just a certain amount of abuse a woman person can take before they start turning on themselves. And it's sad, but it's real. I will never understand a lot of things when it comes to this world. Like, why do you take out time to hurt another person, but then go to God for a blessing? That always baffles me. But that's why I say protect your spirit. I mean, keep look, keep everybody away from you. Yeah, I was just saying that, Miss Kimberly. You have to keep people away from you. You really do. I mean, you got to be quiet in a room so you can figure people out. You got to figure them out because your beauty's going to attract a lot of things. It's going to be very few people that's going to really see you and could care less, and y'all be so busy having much fun. You just building your light, you know what I mean? But it's going to be a lot more that's going to come to take it away. And one thing I learned with beautiful women, they always attract a lot of darkness in. And when I say that, the woman believes that, hey, giving him all his love, and he's pulling it like, I got you. I got you where I want you. Now I'm going to take you down a few levels. But I'm not going to let you know that. I'm going to get you to fall in love with me. Then I'm going to dog you. And then you keep saying, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Before I used to get upset, and I would say those words, but then something kept telling me, he's doing it because you're making yourself available. You hear what I said? They doing it because you're making yourself available. They can't hurt you if they can't find you. Stop making yourself available for pain. It took me a long time to digest that because I learned that once they get you, once you start drinking that poison called love by an abuser, you don't leave quickly. And if you got a parents that abuse you, you don't leave quickly because you're already immune to it. You know how to handle it, and you should have been gone, but you stick around. Well, let me just try to see what you do. Mm-mm. You don't need to see nothing. You've seen enough. Yeah, you're attracted because your beauty. Your beauty is a curse. And it's sad though. That's why it's when I was in New York. That's one thing about me. I've had a lot of women fight for me, and I mean, literally go off on people for me. And there's always been a woman that fought for me. There's been men that physically fought, but I've always watched females go after people who attack me. And I mean, they show out. And this one girl, I'll never forget, I was in New York, and she said, I didn't know who this woman was. She saw something, and she was arguing across the street. She said, you jealous mother. I don't know what they was doing behind my back. I don't know. But when I tell you this woman said, she said, you jealous MF? She said, you ain't nothing but, and she's screaming. And I'm turning around. She said, they jealous of you. And she started go, I don't know who she was. And I always believe God put angels in certain places in your life. That's your protector. And here it is you walking forward, don't know what's going behind your back. And here it is a perfect stranger. It's going off. Then you turn around. Now the other people done got quiet. Because here it is the perfect jet. They call you and it's so weird. It happens to me a lot. But the learning lesson is the lesson. You may not like it, but it's going to save you. There going to be people in this world that's going to do stuff for you that you don't even know. There going to be people in this world that's going to pull you up that you don't even know. There going to be family in your life that's going to make sure that things you want don't come your way. They got family in your life. And the funny thing, your biggest blessing is going to come from a perfect stranger versus people who know you, that can help you, that can elevate you. Your blessing going to come from people that don't even know you. And I always call them God's people. Those are your angels. They pop up out of nowhere. They pop up out of nowhere. And baby, they pull you through. Because they don't like what they see. And they will fight for you. I would end up in a fight with her. Oh, thank you, Miss Kimberly. But it's weird. And I learned that a lot, though. Like a lot of times. But the funny thing about where I live, it's weird. The African lady, she likes me. The Spanish lady don't like me. The Spanish man liked me, but the Spanish other man don't like me. Now remind you, I don't even know these people. Now the funny thing is, they don't want me to show up. They want me to be available for the abuse. But I told myself, I'm not going to spend my money in an establishment. You don't like me. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to go to your establishment and curse you out or flip your stuff over. That's not me. I learned in life, when you learn people who they are, leave them alone. Don't go in their stores. Don't go around them. Don't come. But I'm going to tell you one thing I learned within the man above. When they do stuff to me, I start watching stuff happen. And it's a matter of time when something going to happen. It's going to happen. I don't even work. Like, like I used to tell people a lot of times, you don't argue with people because if you argue with people, it's because you want to be right. You know, it's like if you and I don't like each other, and I argue with you, and you don't like me. So when we finish arguing, are you supposed to like me now? No, you still feel the same way before the argument. So guess what you do? You don't argue at all. You're like, okay, I'm out. I'm going. I'm not wasting my energy with you because all that dark energy gonna jump on me. No, because anger attracts anger. Anger attacks anger. And you protect your spirit is when you walk away. It takes a lot to walk away, but it takes a fool to stand to argue. You can't argue with somebody that don't like you, because at the end of the argument, they still don't like you. So what was that for? What was the purpose? But that's just my way of thinking. Spanish women don't like me either. I don't see. Okay, Kimberly, we got that thing. I get around this Spanish women. It's always yeah, but it's a selective few. It's not all Spanish. But it's case by case basis. That's what I always say. It's not everybody, because sometimes people know it's not everybody. Because some Spanish people I've been around love me for life. Some Spanish men, it's a case by case basis. And when I say this is because demons are real. They jump at people. They'll jump at a person that don't make you like you for no reason at all. It's something about just, and when people say, it's something about my spirit bother you so bad. And it is. It's the truth. It's the spirit inside of you. It's the love that you got. It's the presentation you have. It's the love of help for other people. You're so strong that it bothers a demonic force. Because what you doing and what you bring in is hope. And you got the person to believe in life. What you bring in is so powerful. You make a person want to live. You make a person want to conquer things. You want to make a person want to take a chance. Your presence is so strong that people feel safe just standing with you. But a demonic force gets pissed off because what you're doing is helping people. What you're doing is giving hope to people. So it's like, oh, here you come. I'm about to destroy some people, and you coming and giving them hope. You got them on a trial. You want them want to go out to take a chance on a career. You got the one to take you coming in just by showing your presence fills their body up. They're like, oh, I think I could do it. So the demonic force is pissed off at you because the three they thought they was gonna get, they just lost them by your presence. And what you don't do is argue with them because those that's for you is gonna follow you. They're gonna see you. They feel good when they're around you. That's why you have to protect your spirit. We don't argue with demonic forces. And a lot of times we they greet us with a smile, but got a knife behind their back with the dagger. So we move differently. But when we see you, we see you. I got so many people don't know I seen them. I play the game just like they do. I play the game. Oh, I know who you are. I'll never let you know I know who you are, but I treat you differently. And I move differently when you're around because I know you're not the safe place. I know you want me to believe that you're the safe place. I know you tell me you love me, but I know you ain't the safe place because I watch what you say to me. And when you come at me and it's all dark, I see you. I'm not going to argue with you because I'm sitting there taking it in. Because when I see you come at me on a dark side, all I'm hearing is whispers in that ear saying, see, I told you. Listen to them. They was never your friend. Listen to them. Hey, Betty Boo. That's what I hear. When I hear coming at me, I listen to the voice saying, see, I told you. They're not for you. Listen, don't say nothing, Raven. Just watch. Keep watching them. And I watch them say things. See, Raven? See, listen to what they say. Don't say nothing back, Raven. Just take it all in. Download this stuff. Now, when you finish hearing what they're saying, leave them alone. Don't trust them no more. I know you was crazy about them. I know they made you believe that they was not you. They listen to them. And you be like, oh, okay, well, I gotta go. And you get your stuff up, and all of a sudden, they can't find you. Nobody can hurt you if you ain't available. It's funny because I just left a shift where all the girls were hateful. Then I leave now. They want to come back because I work my butt off and try to have a cool attitude. Oh, yeah, Kimberly, you play the game to get to the money. That's all it is. And you don't let them know nothing. Don't let them know nothing. When you see them, you see them. Don't be sit back going, well, let me try to understand. We don't do well. Let's try to understand. You already got your truth. The truth hurts. But now you need to move differently. When people start moving one way, you move out their way. We don't convince people to do things our way. We accept people for what they present to us. We ain't gonna like it. And some people we really gonna really like. I never forget, I was working at that job, and this one lady I was real cool with. And they started talking about me. And she came back to me and she told me what they were saying about me. And I guess she wanted to react. But I said, what they're saying about me is true. And she was like, she was devastated. She was pissed off. And by her being mad at me, I was like, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know my journey. You know the times I lay in the bed, didn't want to be here. No, you don't even know how I may have felt. I wanted to jump out the window. But you could sit back and you could judge me. You can sit back and you can say what you want about me. Because that's fine. Because I see how this world moves. But if you could accept me and you could talk to me like a human being, I can accept you. But if you have reserved feelings for me for my life, I reserve feeling for the way you're going to move forward with me. Let me tell you something. She came back to me and said, well, people said you are it. It. So at this point, I don't believe people are saying it. I believe you're adding your own pronouns when it came to me. And that's fine. That's fine. I get it. So when she started saying that, I said, okay. So this gay guy was there. So he started saying negative things about me. Now he's gay. He started saying little comments, stuff like that. So I'm watching it. I'm watching this now. It's a gay man. And I'm watching this female. And I'm watching them move differently towards me. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. Now they don't know I'm online and they could Google me. They don't know nothing about Google. They don't know nothing about me. They don't know a report story. They don't know nothing about me. And I don't share nothing. I'm like the fart in the elevator. The person that fart in the elevator, you don't know who did it. Let me stop. That's disgusting. You don't know who did it until you go smell. Let me stop. That was a little, anyway. So the thing is, I watched them both. The place I work with, the manager was gay. It was tons of studs out there. It was tons of bisexual women out there. There was tons of everybody out there. But they only had a problem with me. Me. Now it was guys from prison. It was a lot of guys from prison. The guys from prison went off. They was trying to go. They went off everybody behind me. They went off. They was like, yo, all these people up in here, you gonna pick on Raven? Are y'all kidding me? All these people, you gonna pick on Raven? When I tell you my presence bothered them so bad. And the funny thing about me, I didn't talk to nobody. I went to work and I came home. But my presence was in a demonic force full of demons. Not everybody in there was demons. Because some people was riding for me hard. And I mean, and when I say riding for me hard, them people was willing to go to bat for me physically, fist fight over me. Remind you, we're all strangers. But it was one woman there that I called my sister. She was betraying me. And one of the guys from prison came to me and told me, he said, let me tell you something. He said, you stay away from her. He said, if you do anything for her, I'm going to be pissed off with you. He wouldn't tell me exactly what she was saying behind my back because she was right there next to me. They say your enemy is closer than you think. She was there next to me. She was right there next to me. She wanted to borrow a couple of dollars. I gave it to her. I bought her food, but my enemy was right there next to me. So the man came to me from prison. He said, I'm going to tell you something. Don't do nothing else for her. He said, if you do anything for her, I'm going to be pissed off. So I was like, okay. He said, you heard me, right? I said, I heard you. Now he knew about me. Him and the other guy knew about me. And the weird thing was, when people talked about me, they didn't know who was listening. And it was weird though. And that piggybacks off of your presence so powerful and demonic forces that it makes them angry. You ain't did nothing but go to work and come home and they introduce their negativity to you. And when they start something with you, they all of a sudden become the innocent one. What's it called? Passive aggressive. Now, as long as you don't show up, they good. But when you show with that rage and that anger, and they know you coming their way, all of a sudden now they're like, oh, what did I do? What did I do wrong? Now all of a sudden, because they didn't think your presentation was that way. That's science too, right? They misgendered, but you call them ugly. They They get shot. It's they come at you all kinds of ways, Betty. It's unfair. But the one thing I learned about people in this world, they love to pick a fight, but they don't want to fight. That's why in the black community, we got that saying that goes, "You got the right one now." The right one means that they about to match your energy. You want to go dark, and they gonna go darker. So when you popping up with your hands, they're popping up with a gun. And that's what you were waiting for, because you thought you was gonna, and you have to be careful how you move, because everybody don't move the same way. So before you open up your, well, remember that old saying go, don't write a check your butt can't cash, because you don't know what people's background is, you know what they've been through, you don't know their struggles. So maybe you should just mind your business and do what you got to do and move forward. So when you come at somebody, you got to be prepared. It's the same thing I was talking to this guy last night. I was watching these two girls have a fist fight, and they was literally fighting. And the one girl kept saying, "Why you keep hitting me in my face? Make it make sense. Y'all in a fist fight, and you keep telling her, no, it's not funny. You are telling a girl that you now remind you they having a conversation. Why are you hitting me in my face? Y'all are fighting. There is no conversation in a fight. If you having a fist fight, how are you telling your opponent don't hit you in the face? Oh no. Oh, you want to know exactly, Betty? Do you carry anything on you when you go out to protect yourself from bad spirits? Like those things don't work, Kimberly. Don't believe in that stuff. That's the stuff they put on the movies. That make it. When listen, when they do movies and stuff, you gotta have a good part of it. Okay, it's like if they do a movie of a woman getting raped, before the movie end, you want to see her get revenge. That's the whole. You see a man get his family murdered. You want to watch the ending. You want to see him get revenge. So when they do these movies about spirits and stuff, and it's like, Chris, girl, that stuff don't work. Because if that's work, they wouldn't be able to come in my room. Try to be in my room like it's a punk child. Now, I will tell you this. The world has changed. I've told y'all this before. There is this tearing the ozone layer. There's a lot of spiritual people that know this. What you used to use to protect you don't protect you now. A lot of dead people are walking on earth literally. A lot of people are seeing them literally. But you have to be able to recognize things. When I tell you different things about spirits whispering in your ear, you can't see them. But when you start getting this really dark feeling, they whisper in your ear. You can't see them. So you thinking the thoughts that you listen to is your thoughts. And it's not. It's them whispering in your ear. They want the body. There is a big high demand on human bodies. So now you're like, oh, I don't want to live. They start whispering. Remember, so and so said that they start putting all those dark thoughts in your head, stuff of childhood. They start whispering. Now you're getting depressed, and you're getting depressed, and they whisper. There is a big charge for your body. Your body's in high demand. So if they get you so far broken down, it's easy to go into someone's body when they're not present within it. I know it sounds crazy, but transfer energies of spirits is real. You ever take a picture and look at yourself in the picture and say, damn, that's me? I didn't know I look like that. That's because somebody's into your body as well. It'll go back to normal because it can't stay. They can't stay there because it's not theirs. But they're going to try to ride it out as long as they can. But when you start praying, they're gone. When you start praying, oh God, they're gone. They can't take that. Cause now you pulling in the backup. Cause the backup comes in, they out of here. When you go in the name of Jesus, they out of here. They shoot out your body. They gone. Now people think, if I get a crystal, no. If I burn incense, no. If I burn sage, no. It don't go like that's good for a movie role, because that's what we try to do, give people hope. I burn incense all the time. If you go on my videos, you can see me, child to be right there like, girl, look, think I got one right here. They don't pay that stuff in mine. Right there. I mean, it's good for movies, but it's not true. That's not how it goes. As long as your spirit is built up, that's why I keep telling y'all, don't listen to them church people, them fake church people. Because church people are demons set in place. And when I say this, I don't mean all of them. But church people are set in place and they're demons. They're set in place, disguised as church people. Their whole goal is to get you to the church, to get you to stop coming to church because they want to let you know that God don't love you. And that's not what he's saying. But once they get in your mind mentally, you be like, read this. Oh, I read this in the Bible. And that's why I be saying, why don't y'all watch the... It is funny because I think we talked on this today too, Kimberly, that they'll say, Jesus died on the cross for me. And I'll say, really? So you don't think he was murdered? No, he wanted to die. Then you go to the movies or go on YouTube and then you watch his when he's being crucified. Now, crucified means murdered. So how is he dying for you if you're watching a movie? Now, let's just take Jesus out the whole picture. Let's take him out. Let's move him out the whole picture. Let's just say you saw your mother, sister, brother, somebody you love, somebody you really love, and you watch them being beat on the street, and you watch them being stoned, and you watch them being hit in bottles, and you're watching somebody you love getting put on a cross, and you watch it get nailed, and you watch it getting beat on, and you watching this happen. And then everybody say to the person you love, oh, they wanted to die. We're going to let the story go that way. Tell me how you're going to feel. Because sometimes you have to step out the picture in order to see the picture. There's receipts all over. And I believe they lied the same way they lied. 356, Alexander the Great was on the world, 356. He was a 356 person on the earth. That's before Christ. So if he was on the earth before Christ, everything else was written by man. Because back then, they wore dresses. Man said you wear clothes as a man or a woman. But back then, they all wore dresses. So you could, and the receipts are right there. It's right there. If you really sit and look at it. But people really, and it's funny because you could get the image and they'll show it to you, but you'll be like, well, maybe the receipts are right there. Man made the Bible. Man wrote the Bible. They wrote it the way they wanted to do it. Because if they really followed it the way they say they do, any woman who's not, every woman who had a baby by somebody else and she's about to be married, she's supposed to be crucified. She's supposed to be hit with rocks until she's dead. That's what the Bible said. Any woman that's not a virgin before marriage is supposed to be stoned to death. But in the next breath, you say thou shalt not kill. So which one is it? Did you have a bad day on certain days and you forgot to read your own child? They're not they're like, yeah. Oh, now you want to know what you did wrong. Exactly, Betty. They do that a lot. That's why I tell you to protect your spirit and stay away from these people. Stay away from these people. Because the one thing about it, the ones who drink the juice from these people in this world is out here is out here on drugs. They rather live on the street. Now ask yourself, why is these people on the street? Why are these people comfortable getting boxes and sleeping on the street? Why is these people comfortable with that? Why these churches, huge churches, don't have all these people inside the church? Y'all don't pay no taxes. Y'all get love offerings. So why y'all not feeding these people? Why do you gotta come to church dressed a certain way? God said come as you are. But when you come to church, you gotta come the way to church. Child. Anyway, let's get off this church stuff. I don't even want to go into all that. It's just a thing of people thing. Whatever you've been through, it's your story and your testimony. That's why I don't try to make other people's story my story. Because I don't know how you made it. I wasn't around when everything was down and you was like, I had enough. I wasn't there. I was busy in my own trials and tribulations. I was busy being hurt like you, or maybe not even hurt as bad as you. And the thing is, I don't know what substance that you use to get you through the next day, but that's what you had to do to get you the next day. I don't judge nobody vices because I don't know how you made it, but you made it. You made it through. Even when nights are really dark, you made it through. But I don't push my way on you because my way is my way. And it worked for me. We may have similar parts. And whatever you could take from whatever my story and use it to your advantage to get you through, you do that. But remember, it's still my story. We may have things similar, but we went through this kind of similar. I'm going to use some of that you went through to help make myself stronger. I'm going to take that food and and nourish my soul with it. And I'm going to go a little further. And I may go even further. I could reach back and pull you. Oh, listen, Raven, I'm all the way over here. You still down there. Let me pull you over here, Raven, because I'm here now. And then I said, well, what you do? Well, this is what you do, Raven. Oh, okay. So now you reaching back. So before the door closed, you pulling me through the door. You're not leaving me on the outside. You're not saying, you know what? I'm on this side. I don't care about y'all. You like, yo, I got some food, Raven. I'm about to feed your spirit. Let's go eat. We helping each other. But a lot of people who are demonic, they don't do that. They too busy trying to tear your spirit apart. But those angels, they reach back. And the funny thing, when you're in a demonic force in this world we call life, no good deed goes unpunished. When you're a good person, you're going to be punished, but it won't prosper. Because what you're going to do is take a negative and turn it into a positive. And sometimes you have to go to the people that's all the way down in the mud with you to understand what you're going through. So the ones in the mud with you, you got to understand them more. That means I'm going to pull something from Kevin Gates. What's understood don't have to be explained. What's understood does not have to be explained. Like I said about the girl at the job who started calling me it and stuff like that, she got into a car crash. She got into a car crash. She totaled her car. She got bodily injury. See, you never know where your test is coming from. You never know your test is coming from. I helped a man, car broke down. a stranger. He came to me. He said, could you help me? Did I want to help him? No. I probably told y'all this story. I didn't want to help him. But he stood there in despair. And my heart said, help him, Raven. And I said, let me see what I could do. I said, what's the matter? He said, I need some jumper cables. I was like, I don't want to help you. But I said, okay. He said, you got any jumper cables on you? Now, remember, I just walked out the store. He had just came straight to me. And I'm looking at him, and I'm a Gemini. So one half of me saying, I thought you said you was going to help nobody. I thought you said you had enough. And the other half is saying, help a Raven. Hey, Jordan, what's up, boo? So I was like, okay. He said, you got jumper cables? Because my the battery is dead. So I said, okay. So I took my car at the time. I took it to his car. He didn't know how to charge his battery. Due to the fact that so many times I'd have been through hell and back. And I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about me having to learn about my car. The one guy was there with my car, he's like, you need to learn how to do things with your car. I didn't want to learn nothing about no car because the simple fact of the matter is I was mentally drained. I was going through a lot. This was a while ago, Jordan. So I didn't want to help him. So by my car, I've had cars and my car is broken down. And trust me. Anyway, so he still got charged for my car. Now reality, I was always told keep charges on you, keep things for you have to roadside assistance. When I had my car, my Grand Dam, it cut off in New York City, and people were going, "Did your car break down?" No, I just want to sit on the highway, stuck in the middle of the road, because I thought it would be a better view. Make it make sense. I'm in the middle of the road. My car is broken down. You asking me is it broken down? And I've been in cars that broken down before, so it's not unfamiliar to me. Matter of fact, the beginning of this year, I had a fight with this man in the middle of the street, and I punched him in the face, hit the ground. But that's something. So my car had broken down, and he came. I think I told you this story, but let's stay on one story, because I'm gonna lose track of what I'm trying to go. So the guy said, "Can you jump my car?" And I said, "Okay." So he's you got any jump? I said, "Well, do you got jumper cables?" He's like, "No, my battery is dead." I said, "Okay." Now I learned a little bit about cars. Do I trust cars? Absolutely not. But that's because I've had bad experiences with cars. And so I said, open your hood. Let me charge your car for you. So I went to my car. And it's funny because I'm just coming from, you already know Raven Greedy. So I was coming from the food store. So I took my car, I swung it around, and I charged his car. So he was like, I don't know how to charge the car. I was like, oh, Lord Jesus. So he don't know how to charge the battery. So I was like, okay. So I got to the car. He saw me, he said, oh, wow, you're tall. He's like, I like your glasses. Okay, listen, you're in a dilemma. Right about now, don't be, first of all, I don't like nobody looking at me. Second of all, you getting a good look. He's like, I like your glasses. Okay. I know you're trying to be nice, but let's get you out the dilemma so I can get out of here. I want to go home because I don't want to be outside. So he said, so I had took my car at the time. And he said, well, I don't know how to charge. I said, well, let me do it. So I told him, I said, see how the charges are, the red and the black. I said, take the red and put it on your car. And we put on my car. I said, well, how do you know which is the right one? I said, before you put it on your battery, touch it. If it sparks, that's not the one. She said, he said, that's not the one. I said, no, put on the other one. So I said, go and get in your car. Never mind you. I'm telling this stuff as if I'm a mechanic. But this how many times my car has been broken down. So I told him, I said, take the thing and put it. So I said, start your car, get in your car and start it up. In the meantime, I'm thinking, because when we talk about videos and stuff online, the setup, people say the car's broken. Then somebody come out, rob you, and shoot you for trying to be a good Samaritan. You get murdered. Like I could have got murdered. But I did what I did. And I told him to get in his car and charge it. So he get in the car, and it starts. It didn't start at first. I said, try it again. His car started. I said, okay. I said, let it run. I said, do not turn your car off. I said, no matter what, just keep it on. You got to let your battery charge up. And when you get ready, take it to an auto zone, and they'll recharge your car, your main battery. So they'll do it for free. Now I learned that because I've had the worst cars in the world. Hey, Yumi. So, wait a minute. Somebody said something. The people who bully us lives look a mess. You so true, Betty. Did he change the oil? No, his battery was dead. And to be honest with you, you know how it's weird because y'all know I'm low key. Y'all see me come in the house like I'm covered up. But with me, I tell y'all all the time, people come up to me. I don't care where I'm at. They're going to come. If it's children, they're going to come. I don't like it, but it don't matter whether I like it or not. They're going to come. If I stand at the bus stop, all the little kids going to be right here. I'm like, oh, I already know what's going to happen. I don't get upset because I know the format. But if I'm outside, like I was outside, this lady came to me. She said, oh, you need to go here. You need to go. Look, I know you're like, maybe you greedy as hell. This lady come to me. She said, you need to go here and get the chicken here. And I'm looking at the place. I'm looking at the chicken spot. And I'm saying, looking because Raven. I'm like, this why I don't have money, which you already know. So it's like most people just go in the store, be like, I'm going to get me something to eat. I can't do that. I have to see how much it costs before I go in. So if the prices don't line up with my money, you can't go in. So I was standing there looking, and she said, oh, the chicken there is good. And it's funny, she said chicken. She stopped and said, oh, that's a person like to eat. But she's like, oh, the chicken there is good. We call it crack chicken. I said, crack chicken. She said, it tastes so good, it's like crack. I said, I never heard of crack chicken, but okay. Okay, then it must be good, this crack chicken. So I'm standing there, I'm still like, now I was like, should I go in? But I was like, when you go in, look at the prices. Not go inside, If you're a person like me, a foodie, you greedy, you walk in, oh, this smell good. I'm looking at the menu, I'm looking at the people inside. You know how you walk in and you low-key look like you, but you glance at people, and there was a lady in a wheelchair, and there was a girl there with her, and there was a person at the front. So now I'm looking at stuff, and I done looked at them. They don't know how to look, but I look. So then I'm sizing up the menu, and I'm like, can I get something to eat here? Then I thought about my money. I was like, I'm out of here. That's when y'all saw me with the hot dogs. Remember I showed y'all the hot dogs? I just went to the dollar store, bought some hot dogs, and called it a day. I was like, I just I can't. I have to preserve my money because my money. Mm-mm. But one day, I'm gonna be able to go in the store and buy food that hey, pretty natural. What's up, mama? One day I'm gonna be able to buy food without looking at the menu. But I'm not the kind of person that's gonna act like I got it like that, cause I don't. And not gonna sit up at the front, cause some people will go out there knowing that's their last, and you spend your last on cook food, and you know you ain't got no money. You gotta live within your means. Exactly, you mean. So I can't afford it, so I'm not gonna buy it. Some people could do that. I'm not gonna do it, cause I know, which y'all know, Raven get rainy days, and some days I get the storm. But I'm a true believer that one day I'm gonna come on live and I'm gonna be the move and I'm gonna be like, look, y'all, look. One day, one day, my situation, my journey gonna be done changed. And when I come on, I'm gonna go get the fried chicken. Well, you know, I eat so. Oh, I eat salad with meat. Girl, let me tell you something pretty. Well, you been pretty. I'm glad to see you, Mama. You've been going for a hot minute. But I like salad too. But see, I'm not the person that talked about food. Because, Chad, you could put it in a bowl and kick it to me like a dog. I'm greedy. And when I'm stressed out, I'm ready to eat. When I'm stressing, I'm hungry. When I'm stressed out, I want to eat. Or I'm doing my hair. And it's funny because I told Kimberly, I think it was Kimberly and Rex. Is Rex? Did I see Rex? Come on. Oh no. When I'm I understand, pretty. When I'm stressed out, I do my hair, which you already know. That means if I keep changing my hair, something's wrong. Now think about it. Y'all don't see me in braids. Y'all don't see me with curls, and now y'all see me with a scarf. So something is definitely still wrong. Something still is wrong, but that's another story. You know. So if I get too stressed out, I'm the opposite way. I don't. Wow. Hey, Yumi, what's up? Yeah, I start eating. I start eating, and my stomach be like, my stomach be eating the food. I'm like, yo, stop eating the food up. My stomach be eating the food up as quick as I'm eating it, and I be hungry. My stomach sound like a lawnmower, and I be hungry. Keep praying. I'm gonna pray with. Yes, I'm praying for us both. I'm praying for all of us because all of us need a blessing. But I'm telling you, that's my new thing. And also, y'all know avocados are good. Oh yeah, we're pretty natural. First of all, I'm like a dog. Just put it in a bowl and put it on the floor, and kick it to me. I'm greedy, and I'm an alcoholic. I like to drink. This is a damn shit. Look, I got my alcohol right here. I got my coffee right here. Look, this is my coffee cup with coffee in it. Now, if you would know no better, you think I was in a room, renting a room. This because I be lazy. I wish I could get a refrigerator and put in my room, cause I don't want to go to the refrigerator. And if anybody like me who like to eat or drink, we get tired of getting to walk all the way to the kitchen, so we put it all in the room with us. You know what? I also like cantaloupes, and I like watermelon, and I like lobsters, and I like shrimps. I like to eat though. This is good. What time is it? Cause I don't want to be drinking. Oh, it's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's still early, so I can have me a little drink. Oh, I like lobster, But see, I'm not the one to talk to though, cause I'm greedy though. I bet you if you, I bet you if you, nigga Lily. I bet you, Lily, Lily knew I was about to make a Lily drink, but I bet you, child, but I ain't eat no dog food. But you never know. Dear Lord, please, I don't need dog food. But you never know. When times get hard, but I don't want to eat dog food now. I mean, but eating Roman noodle soup is, let me stop. I'm gonna say eating Roman noodle soup is like eating dog food. Ooh, let me put a little. This is why I hate my body. My body gonna make me pee it right out. What time is it? Oh, it's still. Oh, I got a little time. While most people spend their money at the bar, poor people make the bar at home. Cause you can't afford no $10 drink. But you sure can afford, you know. We gotta do what we gotta do. Because stress is real. And I'm not trying to have no heart attack. I watched this lady. Oh Lord Jesus. Look what I just found. I saw this lady on TikTok. She said, take care of your health. She said, your health is all you got. And we talked about that before. Because we know that. But her legs, her arms, everything was missing. She didn't have no legs. She had no arms. She lost it all through diabetic. And she's not supposed to eat certain things being a diabetic. Now I got high blood pressure. And y'all already know I had a stroke. And also the doctors told me, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. The doctors told me, they was like, you know you could die at any time now. And I know they ain't nothing but God's people because I had a Chinese lady, African lady, and an African lady, a Chinese lady, I think it was somebody else, or an African man. And they sent me in that room. The African lady wouldn't let me leave. The African lady wasn't, she's like, you ain't leaving. She's like, you can't leave. The Chinese lady said, this is when I went to my doctor. The Chinese lady told me, she said, I don't know how to treat you. I said, just give me some hormones. She said, I'll give you a prescription, knock it out. She said, I don't know how to treat you. And it's funny, when I was in there with the African lady, I told y'all this story before, but I refresh it. So I was sitting at the doctor's office with the African lady. She says to me, matter of fact, wait a minute, I was in the office with a white man, African lady, a Chinese lady. Damn, I've been to the doctors a lot. No wonder they won't see me. I'm a hypochondriac, y'all. I'm like, I'm sick. They said, go, here we go. I'll be back. Go to bed. Proud of myself. Oh God. I shouldn't. I wanted to go to the store today to buy me some eggs. They was $4. I must got a temperature because I be wanting stuff cold. Oh, that drink is nasty. That tastes like disgusting. I don't taste nothing. Pretty Natural 62 is good. Everything is expensive. What is 62? Dog food. Dog food sucks, bitch. Yes, baby. They're expensive. What's 62 bucks? What's that? What am I missing? What's 62 bucks? Is that pieces of chicken? Somebody got chicken, 62 pieces of chicken? Who's got 62 pieces of chicken? I'm so greedy. I thought this says bucks. I thought she made 62 pieces of bucket chicken. Ooh, pretty. I was like, girl, give me some chicken. She probably shake the bags. Oh, shh, shh, shh. Here come Raven. Here come Raven. Here come Raven. At the casino, I usually put Raven on while I get ready for it. I feel like my doctor's trying to bamboozle me. What's the matter, Betty? Betty, are you the girl that came to me with the audition in New York City with the acting show? When we started to do the acting play. Is that you? You know my brain is starting to come back, but it faces up. Is that you that we went to New York to do the acting thing for the play that we supposed to be in? Remember I told you I was looking for actresses? Is that you? Oh, that's not okay. Okay. The age probably 64. You must have taken the medicine before you drink. Yeah, I took it early because my pressure is high. My got high blood pressure. The doctor gave me the doctor gave me the doctor gave me medicine. He said, "What do you?" He said, "I'm gonna give you medicine for your high blood pressure." He said, "But see, the doctors we have don't know how to treat us." But let me tell y'all something, in case y'all don't know this. On Wealth, on the government website, they treating the girls. I went on the government website and they treating the girls. I was like, since when? So if you go on the government website, y'all can get hormones and stuff. I was like, hey Rex, what's up? I was like, now watch me fraud and they look the program up. I was like, now I know welfare could pay for the surgery, but child, something don't taste right. Either I did this wrong. I think the problem is it's not cold. I like cold. I like freezing cold drink. This is cold, but it's not super duper cold. No, on the no, this is the new thing. When you go up there now, you mean go on the website? They actually it's something new. I never knew it. I went up because I've been job hunting. When I went up there, I was like, "But what is this?" They got the whole baby when you click on it. I was like, I've never saw it before in my life. And I'll be trying to get me some money because I'm broke. So I went on the government page They was like, "You want to go back to school?" I was like, "Hell no, bitch! I'm about to die soon. The hell I'm going to school for?" Then so when I come back the next life, I got my BA. Child, please. I'm about to die soon. Shit, what the hell I'm going to school for? So I can, child, please. You got this soap. Wait a minute. You got this soap in the bottom of the cup. What is this soap? Doctors in healthcare are discriminating. No, but this is the thing. You mean the thing is that you could go on the website. You gotta go on. You know how you fill out the You know how you fill out the. This is new. I don't know if you know, but it's new. Listen, your sister be digging, honey. I'm not nosy. But let me tell you, when you go on the website, they actually have the thing up there. It says two spirit women, but of course they don't say two spirit. But I ain't gonna call that other word because I can't stand it. But they got them up there and everything. I mean, the whole. It's funny because the whole page is in pink. How you doing? The whole page is in pink. So I'm looking at it. I was like, well, damn. I was like, oh. So I'm going through it. I'm looking at the website. I was like, well, the world is changing. I'm really about to die because I would never think in 1,000 years. I went for a job interview, and this guy, he told him about me. I was pissed off, but I'm glad he did it because I learned something. Oh, my veins is coming out my arms. That means my pressure's up high. I'm going down. But you know what? The fact that I know that I'm about to croak soon, I ain't following no damn rules. Y'all can forget it. The rules have been expelled. I'm making a lily. Lily. I gotta put some ice in. This is still warm. Either this is still warm or I got a temperature. Ooh, don't do it. Oh, this is better. See, you can tell a bitch when they pour. They make their own ice. I make my own ice. You be buying bags. This is better. Look at this. See all that ice? Ooh, that ice is good for you. Oh, God. So, oh my God, I never finished telling y'all the story. See, y'all gotta, please, y'all gotta tell me to stay focused, because if y'all don't tell me to stay focused, I'm telling y'all one story and I forgot. Could y'all please monitor me? Because I'm not gonna stay focused. Y'all gotta help me out. My brain be all over the place. I need y'all to say, Raven, finish the story, cause y'all, oh man. So I was telling you about the lady that happened to me at the job. See, I never finished it. She ended up in a car accident. Oh, that's better. That's cold. Oh, that's nice and cold. Oh, that's good. Y'all need to come over here. And what's that? Chicken salad. Go get some chicken salad. Do you think that spirits die on the couch? Wait. Do you think that spirit's dead on the... No, child. They be watching me. No, this didn't count. This in the... I don't know who they are, though. I'm not trying to find out either. I don't want to find out nothing. They sit right there. They just came. I don't know. All I know, they just got it. They wasn't there before. They're there now. They're there now. And it's difficult because... But the one that got to me was the man. Let me show y'all something. Don't talk about my place because y'all know I'm a bum. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to show you something. See that? See that? See that hat over there? See that black part? Those are all hats. Something right there. See right there on the side. The man was watching me. Miss Fucker. He was right here. It was a man right here. He was right here watching me. And when he saw me, he ducked back this way. He was right there. Oh, the story was something about the car. I was telling you so about the car. Lord have mercy. See? Well, how did I get to... Lord, see, I told y'all something wrong with me. Well, you already knew that. I ain't gonna tell you. Yeah, sure, the place. Yeah, you sure the place is not haunted? Well, haunted is totally different, you mean, because haunted means bad. Haunted also means movies. Um, Haunted means that, somebody's coming through there doing something. Ooh, that's haunted. Spirit is just people walking around. Haunted means movie theater, spirit. But there are places that's haunted. Now, I'm not going to try to say that it's not, because there's some entities in this world that will get you together quick. But I still believe. Remember, do y'all remember when the African man who came over, he hates my guts. This man hates me. He don't like people like me. He's must be from Uganda. So he hates me. And the weird thing is, I could tell when men hate me, but I act like I don't know, but I know. I could tell. So there is a certain energy a certain African brings, and not all Africans, but it's real dark. The Africans I've seen is real dark. But it's not the same with the females. But the men are real dark. Not all of them, for the record, because people are like, oh, you said all of them. No, it's not all. Because mothers lived, and some Africans have been up in here in my bed. But it's something dark about them. I can't put my finger on it. But not all of them, but this one I messed with, he was a big boy. He was like, I want to do as a child, please. I'm not. They're always the most I keep hearing to me. People keep telling me, I'm not from your country. I was like, well, what? Where the hell is? Where the hell did I come from? That everything's about your country. What? Did I fall asleep? I'm not from your country. I was like, well, where are you from? I'm from Uganda. I'm from Africa. I'm from this other place. I met a lot of people from different countries. And it's weird because I'm like, why are you telling me? I'm from broke man land. I need some money. But different people. Now this one African lady who used to braid my hair, and she please don't tell me some of my nose. I gotta cut the hair up my nose. Look at this shit. Gray hairs. It's a damn shame. They love chopping people. It's so dumb. I gotta cut gray hair out my nose. We said cut people. Oh, I forgot this is on live. I'm digging my nose like I'm on at a mirror. Y'all like, bitch, you be all up in the camera. Most people be way back here. They like, we be all way back. They're like, this bitch is all the way up on the camera. Everybody be way back. Hey, Don Don. Do Don Don got some chicken and french fries with you? You got something to eat? Some pies? Some banana fufu? Macaroni salad? Corn on the cob? I'm sure it's greedy. I was, so this guy told me, you need to move. Is that my mirror? Well, you can see my dresser from the mirror right here. Look at this. That's the insert. That's my insert thing. Oh, how much y'all can see? Because you know Raven got no clothes on. How much y'all can see with this mirror? How much? What the hell? How much they can see? Oh, wait a minute now. Yup. Don't bring that squirrely language in here. What squirrely language? I think I might be attracted to some of that furniture. What furniture, Betty? You sure the place is not haunted? No, that's not how it goes. Y'all be watching too many movies. Do you think that spirits died on that count? No, Betty, this just no, this is what they'll do. This is the thing. Let me teach y'all about spirit. Cause y'all thinking that you watching too many movies. Y'all watching too many movies. And remember, movies are made to get money. The story don't have to be accurate, but they gotta get your money. Do you think it's a dog called Chucky that comes around? They have to get money. I got to make you, you know. This is the thing with real people. We know. We know we're spirits inside of this body. Even though some of us don't believe it, but you are. This is not who you are. You're inside of here. This is just like a coon to be in, like a clone to be in. But reality is the real you is inside. That means that I call myself two spirits because the entity in my body does not match up what's on the outside. So, in order to understand that, you have to be a spiritual person. But if you're a person within this world, they feel it's a certain format. The blacks go a certain area, the whites go a certain area, which is not true. Oh, you acting like you white because the spirit is white. There is a thing of a white person going into a black body that was white. Spirits don't, with the world we live in, they police people on things the way it's supposed to be. And when it's not accurate, they make fun of you or they say something's wrong with you. But that's not how it goes. Because what they try to do is they play God. They say, this is what you're supposed to do. This is how it goes. And it's not true. Unfortunately, When it comes to the Indians, they know about the third gender. They know about this stuff like that. And also, the third gender is celebrated. You're celebrated. But within the world we live in, it's not celebrated. Because what they do is they destroy, they kill, they then they go, oh, we need, they promote murdering more so than they promote love. And then they wonder why children go to school and kill. Where are the children picking this energy up from? They're getting fed by the adults. But they would never say that because that makes them wrong. So when you watch people start telling somebody's story that don't go through, it's like, how could you tell a female who lives as a female, who is a female, what it's like to be her? She has her story. She has what she goes through. And you're not around when she goes through it. But you can't police her and say, well, girl, this is what you need to do. You as a woman, you did that's because that's what worked for you. That don't have to work for that girl. Same thing when it comes to a two-spirit woman. Every two-spirit woman is different. She comes with a different story. She comes with a different testimony. She also comes with a different meaning why she's here. She's here for a reason. We're all here for a reason. But for some reason, the spirit that shines the hardest is the one that stands out the most. So if you stand out the most, then you're more closer to God than you think. And you ain't gonna like it. Because you're gonna, and the trials that anytime you get hurt, is because you didn't move away from something you should have left alone a long time ago. I'm gonna say that again. Anytime you get hurt, it's because you didn't move away from something you should have moved away from a long time ago. And the thing about it is, once you learn the lesson, there comes the blessing. So who hurt you before? That opportunity will never happen again. Because you know what you have? You've been built up with armor. You stronger than strong. You ain't gonna you ain't gonna like it. But baby, you gonna be strong. But then there's some people that are straight evil. But like I said, it depends on each person is different. Now that's good. You ain't gonna like it. But you're a chosen one. Some of y'all don't like the fact that y'all been chosen, but you chosen. You're one of God's favorites and you don't like it. But you are. You're the chosen one. And chosen always means good things come to you. Chosen one means you get more trials, especially if you fail trials. I think Lily's joking about seeing your. What am I missing? My titty? What? Wait a minute. What am I missing here? Oh, Raven, I saw your titty on the booty. Okay, girl, look how big this shirt is. You can't see no titties in it. This shirt is so big and long, girl. This shirt is big. This shirt is so big, girl. Um, let me see. Betty, look up Blue Cross Corporation Medical. Oh, Raven, I say okay. I think Lily's joking. I didn't even know Lil Lily said. I'll pay Lily no mind. They keep asking what feelings like a woman, because they don't know, Betty. They challenge you, and see the thing about it that gets me is, why do y'all talk to people that don't like you? It goes back to what I said before. If somebody don't like you, why are you trying to convince them to like you? You look stupid, and you sit there. Well, I want you to understand. If a person don't like you, what part is it? Child, you look crazy. If I don't like you, guess what? When we finish arguing, I still don't like you. And I'm going to talk about you like a dog. And I'm going to call my friends. We going to make fun of you. So why do I look stupid? So why would I be sitting up there saying something to you to get you to see my way when I don't like you? Make it make sense. I be watching people going to hey boo, what's up, network sensation. But that's the thing. I don't understand why people always trying to argue with people that don't like you. Have y'all ever argued with somebody that said things that y'all didn't mean, but just said it because you couldn't stand the person? Like, I'm going to say it because I can't stand you. I don't mean it, but I'm going to say it anyway because I can't stand you. I just want to hurt you. That's all it's about. But they can't do it if you don't show up. Unless there's a check involved. If you answer these questions, you get $5,000. I'm like, all right, well, come on. Because I'm getting paid for this. But if there is no interview that I'm going to do with you and there's no money involved. Because what you're going to do is you're going to tear up my character and some stuff you agree with. But you ain't going to say that because you have to defend your character. So why would I do an interview with you if I'm not going to get paid? Because you look stupid. I watched this girl on this debate. She was with this man and she says, does this make me less of a woman because I can't have children, but what about biological women who can't have children? So the man says, but she's still a woman. She said, well, you said the only way we could be women, we have to be able to give birth to women. Give birth to children. And he said, you can't give birth to children. And my question to this, a woman cannot have a baby without a man. You keep deleting the person with you keep deleting the person with the water. A woman cannot have a baby without a man. And when I say man, I'm talking about that that magic, that magic, the magic juice. She can't have no baby. She can push gas in her stomach. She can have a delusional baby until she sit on the toilet and fart it all out and just nothing but air. You cannot. I get so tired of people saying women have babies. A man and a woman have. Stop deleting a man from the picture. And then you keep wondering why he don't keep shots. Stop deleting him. A man and a woman has a baby, not a woman. Because what's in him is going to create that baby. She can't do it alone. But they keep deleting him. Oh, the woman has a baby. If it wasn't for a woman, no, if it wasn't for a man and a woman, there's no baby going to be there. But I want y'all to look out for that though. I want y'all to see that. How they never put the man in the picture. They keep putting the baby, they put the woman, but why not the man? She can't have a baby without the man. Or this, you know what I mean? I don't want to go into. But watch what I tell you. They never say him. They just say her. And then they wonder why he just don't show up. You can't keep doing that. I mean, y'all can do what you want because you won't keep explaining myself to them when they understand. But hey, I'm going to keep exactly you mean. I know people who don't like me. Exactly, Rex. You smart. It's not worth it. They real stupid about sterile females. Yeah, the thing about it is, I saw a video about a biological female. She couldn't have children. But the debate was, in order to be a woman, you need to give birth. And she stood there and started crying. Now she's a biological female, and she watching her peers tell her she ain't a woman. So you listen to straight people to other straight people that she ain't no woman. This is what this world do. And then you sit and start drinking from their juice. It tears your self-esteem down. Then when your self-esteem is torn down, guess what they say? Oh, something was wrong with her anyway. You don't think you had nothing to do with that? Nope. And she didn't like it. She shouldn't have listened. Then they start laughing, child. Fuck them. And I mean it. Fuck them. They will destroy you. And they don't care. That's why I keep telling y'all, stop showing up. Don't show up. Be like the person in the elevator with the gas. When you're about to leave out the elevator, fart and let the elevator close and let them gag. Smell it. Oh, my let's live. It's the truth though. Stop explaining to people that don't like you. Asking was if a woman be feeling like we're. It's the thing, Betty. It's crazy though. Yeah, I like you. You my baby sister. Network. You my Miss Sensation. I won't keep explaining myself to them. Yeah, cause child. That's what I keep saying. If somebody don't like you, you look crazy. If I don't like you, no matter what you said, well, you be like, oh yeah, whatever. This is what pisses me off with the church though. This is old, dried up raisin pitch. Anyway, so he was like, I'm tired of all these different genders out of here. Y'all are not. I say, you old and you about to go meet Jesus real soon. So you need to watch how you moving, mister. Because you on the clock. Because when you sit there and be wanting to go to heaven and start burning in hell, you be like, well, what did I do wrong? What you put out there into the world is what you're getting back. It's called hate. But if you put it out there and you get it back, don't get upset. And don't worry about your children. Because your children going to catch the wrath of what you put out there. See, the bad thing about people they don't understand, when you throw negativity on attacking people, your children may catch the wrath. And I definitely believe that I'm a part of that. I believe my mother and father hated people like me. I believe because the way they act, they hate people like me. And I also believe they made fun of people like me. So guess what happened? God was like, I guess it's not funny now, huh? How do you like, because I did, look what I did to your kid. Now you don't want to laugh. Yeah. A nurse lady once pregnant shamed me. I'm like, I'm holding this grudge for a child. Only thing you need to be whole is an omelet with some peppers and some ketchup and a Thomas Jenkins muffin and a sausage and a glass of wine of Lily juice. Where's Lily? She sure is quiet. She must be on a commode. She must be on a commode. Um, they want to troll up two spirit women webpage and such. Child, let them do what they got to do because it's gonna pass you, man. Don't pay them no mind. All this stuff gonna pass. It's stupid. We go through this every year. We go through this every year. Oh, they go Lily. She got off the commode to come be with the family. She wants to be with the family now. What was you doing? Frying chicken with them daggone steak fries? Have y'all ever had steak fries before? I sure like steak fries. I want some Thomas English muffins. I want some Thomas English muffins. Raven, I learned to hide the body between the parking. You know when I'm done with you. She said she learned to hide the body between the cars. What is that stick? Oof. Oh, Betty, you know what? You wrong for that. With some steak sauce, Betty. Oh my God. Oh my God, Betty. And a little bit of matter of fact, with a little bit of lily juice, some steak fries, and some lily juice, and on a little side order Pringles potato chips with some shrimps dipped in shrimp cocktail sauce, and a lobster tail, and a couple of pieces of ribs, and some garlic bread, and some Ben& Jerry ice cream. And yes, I am tasting. And Lily, you ain't tasting too good. But for some reason, I'm getting drunk. put your mouth on me. You know, Lily, stop it. Stop being crazy. I want some Pringle potato chips. I want some Pringle potato chips. Let me put my scarf down. Look at this ham I know. I want some Pringle potato. How do you cut hair out your nose? I want to love some cat. You know what I got a taste for? A hamburger. I love steak, Betty. My money told me, you can't. Betty, I love me some steak. But my money told me, no, boo, you don't get to take pictures. But I'm gonna speak it into existence. One day, I'm gonna come on this live, and I'm gonna have food, and I'm gonna have everything I want to eat. And since I stopped drinking, because I'm a church woman, where's Kimberly? Kimberly, Kimberly. And since I'm a church woman, I stopped drinking. My skin look really good. I don't got no makeup on. Ah, I got this skin from my mother. She was one pretty. I like, oof, me too. I like white castles. My mother hates people like us. Me too, Rex, Patra. But constantly in church, Jesus. Child, Patra, don't even let it go. Let it go. Don't pay it no mind. Me too, I love food. I need to stop drinking because I gotta go find a job. I need to find a job. You know it's hard because I don't want to work no more. I don't want to work. I don't want to work anymore. I don't. I don't want to work. I don't want to do nothing. But I can't stay in the house though because I've been committed suicide. I think if y'all wasn't here on this live, I probably done jumped off the building. Hey Ray, I probably would have killed myself a long time ago. Y'all keeping me alive. Trust when I tell you. Cause I won't. I don't. Y'all be helping me. Y'all just don't know it. Because I'm so over this world. So y'all let me know that I'm not alone. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't like being here at all. Y'all keep me alive. Trust when I tell you. Y'all really do. Cause I hate it here. Y'all keep me alive. Cause when my mother died, I told her, if she ever died, I'm out of here. Cause I was staying alive just for her. When she died, I was like, I'm out. This is my exit party. This is my exit party. And it's weird because I talked to y'all so much. But if it wasn't for y'all, I'd have been gone. I'd have been left. I would have been out of here. And you killed my kid too? Chad, you know I'm going. I'm out of here. I'm just, I don't know. I ain't gonna do nothing now, but, you know. Hey, Ray Gibson. I want to love you. Okay. How are you, sweetie? Let me tell you something. I was working at Prudential. You ever heard this company called Prudential Insurance? And this is one of the times. This one I used to drink. I don't drink anymore. Hey, sensation. I wish I was right there with you. Are with me, you me. I want to. The thing is that so when I used to drink back in the day, because I stopped drinking, I've been sober now for 3 years. So anyway, so I went to work and I worked for Prudential Insurance, which you probably know online. So I was the person working there. So I went. This to show you how mentally messed up I am. So my boss had me in the room with her, and I just got in from a party. Now my boss is training me on how to do the job. And guess what I did? Can anybody guess what I did with my boss as my boss was training me on how to do the job? Prudential, I think it's Prudential Insurance. Who can guess what I did to my boss? I come up with now, mom and dad. Now, brother and sister, I want to be nice friend to you. Please of God. Hey, Muhammad. Hey, Muhammad. I like that little green thing you got there. Muhammad Mustafa. What's up, Muhammad? So, I'm at work. I love wine and chocolate. I like chocolate though, Betty. But I don't want to eat too much chocolate. I'd rather eat some ribs and some corn on the cob. What time is it? Because I'm hearing birds outside. I'm hearing birds. It's funny, I grow hair right here. Are you in Pakistan? What's going on in Pakistan? How are you today? Oh, it's 5:37. Let me see what time it's 5:39 here, you mean? Oh, candy bar. I gotta go back for a job. Ask somebody. You know what's funny? When I was at the chicken place, I was like, are y'all hiring? Instead of me coming to make an order. I'm trying to get a job application. They was like, why you want to work? What would make you a good fit for working in this restaurant? I was like, you see this food in here? It must have just changed. So, yeah, we on the same timeline, you mean. We definitely on the same timeline. So I wanted to get a job working in a restaurant. So they was like, why would you want to work here? I was like, cause of this food. You ever heard this place called Church's Chicken? You ever heard this restaurant called Church's Chicken? Do you know on ZipRecruiter? Yeah, I already know about that. You mean my phone is scammed out on that mess? Simple Red, apart. Yeah, I'm everywhere. You mean, but yeah, I'm everywhere. But for some reason, let me tell you, me, I got a job. I got a job at Church's Chicken. So me being a dum dum, of course, this is many. This is like 1,000 years ago. So I go into Church's Chicken. They hired me for the job. So they said, I don't know if they hired me. They interviewed. Anyway, so I'm in Church's Chicken. It's funny because I never worked there, but I was in the back. I don't know if I got water. I don't know if it's so many years ago. So they took me to the back and trained me what I need to do to work at Church's Chicken. So I'm in the back, and me being a dum dum, I'm thinking Church's Chicken means is the meat comes in a bag and you throw it in the fryer and you throw the meat in the fryer and you cook it. No church's chicken. It's a chicken. You have to chop the chicken up yourself and put it in categories and put it. I was like, y'all chopping the chicken up? Oh hell no! I ain't chopping no chicken. I used to work there, churches, and be eating. Let me tell you, mean church's chicken make you cut the meat up yourself. You have to cut the chicken itself. I thought it. You know how they got the chicken already cut up? It's like parts. You just throw it in the fryer. They told me I had to cut. I said I ain't cutting this stuff up. Oh, I know you was eating good too. I bet you your chicken was fried the right way. Oh, they wanted me to cut the chicken up. You mean? I worked at this place called Utah Chicken, and baby, I quit that job, but I should have stayed there. But back then I had a girlfriend, so I had the cootie cat. But I quit that job. I quit that job because where's Jordan at? I quit that job because they said the man I was working with, I told him I said I had to cut like he would get the orders and I would cook the food. But I had a problem with that. Cause I'm like this. If somebody comes with an order, get your butt up and fry it too. He didn't want to do. He just wanted to call the order and sit there and just handle the. I said, I understand. We're teamwork. We both work. He's like, no, you gotta cook the food and stuff and bring it to. No, the hell I don't. When I think about it now, it sounds very minor, petty. Let me go pee. My bed, my bed sound like I got history in it. Where mothers live. Judy, come get your man out my bed. Judy, come get your man out my bed. Let me stop. Judy, come get your man out my bed. You think it's gonna be a hot day today? Cause I'm burning up. Oh my god, my scarf's coming. My head is so big. I look like the great Easter pumpkin Charlie Brown. That's what you do when you got okay. What I miss? Oh, you worked in 1999, 2000, two different. Okay. I like a restaurant making some food. I'm looking for. I'm looking about for work. Like they say, going to Indeed. But let me tell you something else. In case y'all don't know, y'all got y'all on YouTube, right? Put in looking for work. People on YouTube is giving you jobs working from home. People posting jobs on YouTube. I got people sending stuff and finding pages and sign up. Put on YouTube in the search engine work looking for work. No, work from home. All these search stuff is gonna come up on YouTube. People showing you videos. What they do is they show you places where they're selling for jobs and stuff, and they'll help you find jobs. I gagged about it, but it's this one girl I've been watching. She's like really smart. She's a genius. I would love to have her brain. She works in the IT department, so she got a good job and stuff. She makes good money. She makes enough money she can take care of her family. She's young, so she makes a lot of money. Yes, yes, you mean it's out there. Working from home, go on YouTube and put in his search engine working from home. All this stuff is come up, and they post stuff every day. So it's gonna come be your notification for jobs and stuff. They give you jobs to go, check it out and stuff. See what works for you, what don't work for you. Just every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. I used to sneak the food. See, I ain't mad at you because that's exactly why they know I'm working there. That's why I'm there working there because I want to eat. I saw this one job. It said working from home, remote. I applied for it. A lot of people have been finding jobs though. Listen, you have to go everywhere to get a job these days because there's so many fake jobs out here. So I'm very grateful for all the people who's trying to help other people. Love those people. I love people who try to help people. And a lot of people, I learned a lot. But this one girl that she was doing this stuff, I can't even pronounce her page, but I subscribe. She is young, but she is smart. And when you talk to her, well, look at me, I talk to her. When you watch her, her energy is so positive. You feel like you could climb a building. Her energy is so, it's amazing. It's something about her. And I was watching her today. Well, I watch her all the time, but I was watching her today, and she was talking about looking for an apartment, and she said that she's trying to find. She must live around me. Well, not around me, but she lived near the state. So she's in Jersey City, but the rent. It was the whole thing about rent. They're doing this whole thing about rent. I've been looking for apartments for rent. Of course, I can't afford them. The money they make for rent, I can't. I would play myself. There's no way. But they be looking to pay rent. Um, they got roommates, so they looking to pay rent stuff. $4,000. To me, $4,000 is a payment on a mansion. See, $4,000 a month is too much for me. Now, if you got it like that, that's fine. But $4,000 is a mortgage. There's mortgages you can get for a beautiful house for 2,000. There's mortgage you get for a house for 1,000. But $4,000 to go rent an apartment, that's ridiculous for me. But some people got it like that. So her tax bracket is probably like she's making like 350K. So she's making 350K a year. So she's way past the six figure. So yes, that's a lot of money. But you always have to keep in mind, some people got money. Some people are me. I don't. She was talking about the apartments, and the thing about the apartment she showed, they had the washer and dryer. Can you imagine a washer and dryer in your apartment? Man, I would love to have a wash and dry in my apartment, even if I did. Child, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But I always have to keep telling myself, everybody ain't poor like me. But that's a lot of money. I would love to feel like $4,000 is cheap for an apartment. And remind you, they're talking about one bedroom. A one bedroom apartment for $4,000. One bedroom apartment, $4,000. That's ridiculous. But once again, everybody ain't poor like me. Some people got it like that. I know who don't got it like that. I know who don't. Y'all better hit them thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Ow! 7, 8, 9, 10. I just need 3 people. I'm trying to get to 10 thumbs. It's so stupid. It's like, Raven, you child. They ain't ever gonna pay you, girl. You, your channel is ghost. What they call it? Ghost or something? Anyway. But anyway. I think it's a delay on this camera. Thank you, me. I think it's a delay. Anyway, y'all. Raven about to go to sleep, y'all. Thank you for taking out your time to talk to the poor people. I'll be falling asleep. Let me do my roll call. Ray, do you marry? No, I'm saying they stupid Charlie. And you, me, Lily. Let me call everybody. Lily, Rex, you, me. Where's Kimberly? Must have went to bed. I think she went to work though. Let me see if I can get everybody. Betty, Mohammed. Let me hurry up because I'm falling asleep most of the time. I'm so sleepy. Betty. Don Don. Who's that? I said Betty. Sensation. Pretty natural. I'm going down the list, y'all. I'm falling asleep though. I'm trying to hurry up because I'm about to pass out. Okay. Jordan. Alright. You know when I be on here sometime, I'll wake up and I feel like I'm still online. And I'm like, damn it. There it is. That's it. Okay, everybody. Thank you for coming on out with me. And I love you all. And Raven about to go to sleep. Because I got to get up and look for a job in the morning. Because that government cheese ain't doing it. All right, we'll talk later. Love you all.